Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have the brand new Saie Glow Sculpt blushes and highlighters. I'm so excited to try these out today with you guys. The second I saw these drop, I was instantly in love with the shades and I thought they would be really fun to try on for summer. I will be showing you swatches on my face and arms, and I'll even show you some comparisons to other shades from my collection in case you're curious. But yeah, if you want to see a review on the brand new Saie Glow Sculpt blushes, just keep on watching. Before we jump into this, it would really mean a lot if you would subscribe and help me out here on YouTube. But yeah, let's jump right into the fun part. The Saie Glow Sculpt Multi-Use Cream Highlighting Blushes are described as the flush of blush meets a hydrating, smoothing highlighter. The silky cream talc-free formula achieves a radiant, lifted effect while moisturizing and nourishing skin. This product is vegan with a shimmer finish, hydrating, clean, and a cream formula without silicone. This also contains hyaluronic acid and micropearls for a radiant lifted effect without glitter. So it's important to note that it does say it has a shimmer finish, but it does not contain any glitter particles. There are 5 different shades: Pinkglow, a cool pink; Quartzglow, a warm bronze; Mauveglow, a cool toned mauve; Peachglow, a warm pinky peach; and Bronzeglow, a rich red bronze. So the Glow Sculpt is more of a blush meeting a highlighter, whereas their traditional dew blushes are a dewy finish, natural flush, and a liquid formula. It has a doe foot applicator on those, but the Glow Sculpts are in a compact, it's a cream formula, and it is refillable. I really love the range of colors here. I think they did a fantastic job of capturing every color that could work for every different skin tone. That Bronzeglow shade is very deep. I think that could be a stunning highlight on deep skin. And the Pinkglow is the lightest shade, which is the perfect highlighting shade for me. And then I feel like the other 3 are like a mid-tone range. The Quartzglow leans a little light, but the Peach and the Mauveglow are deep enough for deeper skin tones as well, in my opinion, although I have not tried them. On deeper skin, I do feel like they could work because they have more pigment to them. This is one of those launches I just got so excited about because the shades really drew me in. I used to be obsessed with the Melt Cosmetics cream blushes, and 2 of the shades in here reminded me of some of those, so that's kind of what made me think, ooh, like I really like Saie's blush formulas, so I think they're going to make a really good one. But the colors really interested me, especially for summertime. Like, I thought this would be a stunning, stunning blush on even my skin tone if you applied it lightly enough and were careful with it. It has that beautiful red undertone in there. But Pinkglow specifically is one of the very few shades in this that there is absolutely nothing like it in my collection. And I have a lot of blushes, okay, like an uncomfortable amount. I have highlighters that could be similar, but not any blushes that are this color. This kind of very radiant blush look is trendy right now, and I'm so glad. The formula on this from Saie is really nice because it is a cream formula. It's very creamy, it goes on the skin so nicely, and it does dry down to a very powdery finish, whereas I recently tried the Mario Soft Pop plumping blushes, which is still very hard to say, and they do not dry down like these do. They stay kind of tacky and last nearly as long as I'd like them to because they aren't setting down. But these seem to be self-setting. I'm gonna swatch all of these individually so you can see how they all look as blushes specifically. Some of these are obviously meant to be highlighters, so just keep that in mind when I show you what they look like. But yeah, I'm going to go take this off and come back for some swatches. And just a side note that I am going to be wearing the Saie foundation. I'm sure these would look nice over many different foundations, but I feel like I should use the Saie foundation just since it's supposed to work together. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to take off my beautiful blush. It feels wrong. Also, apologies for, you know, some unintended friends that have joined today's video. It happens. Can't have perfect skin all the time. It's not possible. Literally, if I waited for my skin to look nice every time to shoot, then I would never get anything done. Okay, I'm back. I've removed the blush. There is a tiny bit of bronzer on the top of my forehead there, but I took off everything on my cheeks and just put the Saie foundation back on top there. Starting off with Pinkglow. I'm just gonna take it, should I take it with a brush? I have a brush. Is it clean though? Not really. I'm just gonna take it with my fingers. I think that would probably be best. This color is not going to show up too noticeable since it is similar to my skin tone. It is a really nice highlighter on me. It's just not going to be, you know, really a blush color, but trying to show you what they look like as a blush, and then you can use them however you wish since they are multi-use products. I'm gonna grab Quartzglow on the other side here. This shade I would typically only use as a highlight since it is really light, but this shade, however, I feel like it could be a highlight or a blush. I could pull it all down the cheek like I did now and wear this as a blush, or I could just focus it on the tops of the cheekbones because it does give a ton of glow, as you can see when I move my head back and forth. Whereas this one, I don't feel like it's accentuating my cheek quite as nicely. I mean, you can really see a difference when I stand straight on here. This one is definitely more of a highlighter shade, as you can tell, whereas this one is a bit deeper, so that's why it looks a bit plumper. That's what I'm going with, plumper. I'm gonna put Peachglow on. Ooh. She's bright. She's here to stay. Oh my god. I overdid this. I didn't expect it. The first two were so subtle. I didn't expect it, okay? It's my fault. That is very coral, very cute. I'm gonna leave it heavy-handed so we can compare it to that richer color. The Bronzeglow shade feels like a bit more emollient in the pan to me. I'm not sure why, but it just does. This shade is kind of like a corally fun version of the Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm, which I actually didn't compare in my swatches, but I have no idea where it is. None. I looked for it for 20 minutes and then I gave up. This is much more coral though. Much, much, much brighter. Actually, I want to know how it compares to their extremely coral shade. Yeah, this is Saie's blush in Poppy, and this is the Peachglow blush. I didn't directly compare these, but I want to now. Okay, so they're basically the same. One's just going to be a more highlighter version, but they are like the same shade. So if you really like Poppy, but you wish it was a little more glowy, then, you know, maybe this shade's for you. Every time. You know what would help? If I cleaned off my desk. You know what I'm not gonna do? Clean off my desk. Okay, last but certainly not least, the color I was most excited for is Mauveglow. It's just so pretty. This is the highlighting blush of my dreams right here. Come on, that's stunning. I knew I'd love that shade. This is kind of what I had in my head when I saw that they were gonna do highlighter blushes. It's just really, really pretty. I mean, I don't need a highlight here at all. But are we gonna put some on? Of course. Let's take a bit of that Pinkglow shade, layer that on top. I think it's just such a beautiful shade for my fair skin. It's not too silvery, and it's definitely not too gold. I really love that. Gold looks a bit odd on my skin tone sometimes, but even that gold quartz shade there looked really pretty also. It didn't look weird with my skin tone and my undertone. Now I'm gonna grab the Bronzeglow shade, take a bit with my sponge, and I'm just gonna hit the outer portion of the cheek. Just like that. I love how that kind of gives an ombre blush effect. Really cool. Normally I do set my blush just so it doesn't move around on me, so I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of the Saie powder and just dot it on top. So I wanna keep the glow, but I wanna give it the best chance that I can to last. Here's the finished final look. What do you guys think? I'm so curious to know which shade you like best, which shade speaks to you. I didn't know what to choose, so my default is to choose all of them. But I'm most excited about the Mauveglow shade. I think I'm gonna get my money's worth of that one. That one's going to be sitting right here on my desk. And that, you know, more peachy coral shade is really fun for summer. I mean, there's not one that I don't like. I even like the Quartzglow shade. It reminds me a lot of that Lynx shade from Melt Cosmetics that I love so much. I decided to compare the blushes to the different shades in my collection. On this shot, I did swatch Melt's Nevermore powder blush. It does have like a sheen to it, but it is a powder formula. Then I have the Kara Weiss Inner Glow blush. That's probably the most similar to Pinkglow that I have in my collection, or that I've found without going into the highlighter realm. Then Melt's Pink Moon. This is a highlighter, and it kind of a mix between like a Mauveglow and Pinkglow, but if you made it more warm. I used to use Pink Moon as a blush all over my face, as with the other Melt highlighters, because I was just so obsessed with that look for a while. It was a whole phase. Basically, a lot of these you can dupe from Melt if you are interested in their more powder formulas versus a cream. However, I don't really know if they make a lot of those anymore. I'll have to leave like a note or something, because I know they've been phasing those out and they really only sell the cream blushes anymore that I've seen, but maybe they just discontinued a few colors. I'll check. Anyway, next is Melt's Lynx blush. I only swatched the powder here, but there is a cream version of this color. Then I swatched the RMS Redimension blush in Pomegranate Fizz. It's much more kind of bright red toned than the more peachy Saie blush. Then next is Melt Polished, which is a cream, and that does have a hint of like a pearl to it, and it's probably the most similar to the Saie one. And then I swatched RMS Hanky Panky. I was just interested if it would come off as a similar undertone to the Bronzeglow shade, but it did not end up looking similar at all. Then the Melt Sundown blush. This is a cream. This was what I thought would be the most similar. However, I actually felt like the last one on there, the Melt Phoenix highlight, was probably the closest, or the RMS Maidens blush. I haven't actually used that shade from the RMS, the Maidens blush, but I am really interested to try it now because it looks really pretty. But yeah, these are all the comparisons, and I hope that this is helpful for you guys. I only did comparisons here to things that had a similar finish on the skin. I wanted to compare it to other highlighter blush kind of formulas because I felt like that would be the most fair here. But if you want kind of a different dupe in terms of just color or something like that, then let me know. But these I felt like were most similar in finish and color, so that's why I pulled these particular ones. I will wear this makeup for the rest of the day. I will let you know how it wears, and I'll either leave a note on this video or insert a clip at the end of the day. I'm not really sure how my day is gonna pan out. But thank you guys so much for watching. You're the absolute best. Thank you for subscribing and supporting me here on YouTube. It really means the world to me that you support me here. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know what other content you want to see from me down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.